Today we're taking to the streets of Perth to find out what people think about the growth Perth is experiencing and how Perth can maintain its identity as the city expands and turns into a bigger city.
Yeah, it's got kind of a bigger city feel, or it's starting to, I think, and I kind of heard it was just a desert city in the middle of nowhere, so this isn't exactly what you'd think getting here.
I think it's a great city. It's got good weather. Obviously, the more people there are, the better it'll be.
I think Perth is becoming more and more multicultural. I love seeing the different nations. We actually met two guys from Pakistan just before this, and it's been really cool meeting people from all over the world here in Perth.
I think Perth is getting greater and greater.
But there's really nothing for people to do after about 6 o'clock. Everything closes down. You look around and it's dead. They should have more places like little cafes sitting out here instead of just having shops everywhere, because wherever there's shops after 6 o'clock there's nothing. So a bit more like Northbridge in the city. That would be much better, I think.
I think the outer suburbs of Perth are actually sort of more cultural and more interesting places to visit. There's a lot more cafes and bars and cool things happening outside of the city centre.
What do you like about Perth?
The beaches.
Yeah. Any particular beach?
Scarborough.
I love the beach. I love surfing, so it's good to be near Margaret River, so I can go down south. There's amazing waves down there, one of the best places in the world. I've been to Europe a few times, so compared to there, it's a lot warmer, and I love that.
Yeah, we like Rottnest Island. It's close to Perth, and the beach is also very pretty.
I like the outdoor lifestyle. Obviously the sun's great here, and probably the beach. And just everyone's pretty laid back, so it's really a good work-life balance.
But the coffee scene is just unreal. And I think it's just the little things, the cafes, the coffee scene, just the little things that make Perth Perth.
It's a little country town still, and I hope that never changes.
What do you think Perth can do as it's growing to keep the community feel and perhaps even bring communities closer?
Maybe more events, free events.
I would say sport is a big thing that brings Aussies together.
I suppose you got to have more inclusive places to meet, I think. So places that are good for everyone, like young people and old people, or whatever you want to define as different people. So I think that's kind of a key, because you want people to feel like they belong.
They should start implementing more community gardens. That'd be good.
I've noticed that they've got the city farmers there. Things like that, where you have a mix of nature and people, and get kids in to do planting and things like that. They were almost going to close it a few years back. I'm glad they didn't. That's the sort of thing you want. Instead of moving those out to the suburbs, have them here in the city, and it attracts people. And, I avoid the city now. I go around it to get to my work, which is down the road there, because I don't like how difficult they've made it for pedestrians. So the more people you've got in the city, the more the life you have in the city. So if they make it easier for people and harder for cars, I reckon that would be the way to do it.
Bas Tadros for Undercurrent.